Hello, good people. I am the Steward, and today I'm going to make some sounds with this here hand pan. A little backstory or history on this instrument. It was created roughly 25, maybe 30 years ago in Switzerland and was known as the hung drum or hang drum. And over the years, when more makers began getting into the business, the names changed for I believe legal reasons, and it has now become known as the hand pan. So this instrument, to me, I started playing some years ago, and when I began, it was fascinating to me that I wasn't able to make any sounds, and my whole objective, obviously, was to make sounds. So it took some time and some patience, and in that process, a really beautiful discovery was made on the learning process. So I don't necessarily relate to being a musician as much as I do being a craftsman of sound. So this is the hand pan, and these are the sounds. part of that experience in discovery and self-discovery in relation to this instrument has been about my abilities to listen. What does it mean to listen is a question that I often ask myself while playing. And initially, as I started by saying, I wasn't able to make a sound. So what that actually looked like and sounded like was that, which you may already recognize I have introduced into my play with an awareness of what I'm doing. But initially, I wasn't able to make that kind of a sound because my hands were just too rigid. I didn't have enough relaxation in my hands. So anyhow, the sound has progressed, and so too has my hearing. It's been a very interesting process. As we say, music is healing. I think we've all heard that old adage, and it really is. I mean, I look back on certain reflections and instances in my life where my hearing has fluctuated, and with music and with the focus on the music and the development of sound, my hearing increases. It enhances my listening capabilities and abilities. And not to say it's all derived from this instrument, but there's other ways. And I mention all of this because part of my work with music is I act as a holistic health coach, and music is a part of that in addition to practices around wellness and so forth. So anyway, I encourage you as a listener to explore what that means. What does it mean to listen? Invite that question into your experience as you hear the sounds as we move forward. So I like to demystify things a bit, and in relation to this instrument and my playing of it, or actually in relation to your interest in playing an instrument, I like to begin conversations with people that have an interest in playing an instrument but have not before. And I recognize from my own life experience prior to playing those challenges associated with not playing an instrument, all the things that stop us from playing. But I just like to share that when I first started playing, it was all about making one sound. So going back here and making that one sound, and only playing, I would only play no more than a couple of minutes every day. So setting that pattern in place. Point being that when we go to something for a minute or two a day, it's not as big and daunting, and it's not music, it's sound. So sound being primordial, to me anyway, invites the opportunity to go and experiment in a childlike way and learn to play, as opposed to music, which many of us, myself anyway, feel and felt, and maybe not feel now, that was out of reach for me and unattainable because I'm not a musician, I'm not musically talented, and all of these kinds of things, which in some regards are still true. But I, over the years, have been able to formulate and put together some sounds based on playing no more than a couple minutes a day. And at one point, for the first few years, I would say that it was no more than 10 minutes a day. I would cap myself at 10 minutes. And some of those days I wouldn't even get to playing, but I would make sure that I would at least touch the instrument. So I share that for those of you aspiring or interested or intent upon playing an instrument as maybe an opportunity to delve into that in a way that develops consistency. So, okay, there's a sound. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the sounds created today. Once again, my name is the Steward. If anyone would like to correspond or get into some dialogue, please feel free to contact me. I am available for coaching, whether it be music or health. And I appreciate your watching. Thank you.